Hi guys, it's Jackie. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to run through a chair yoga class, some stuff in the chair, some stuff standing. Just make sure you have a sturdy surface to be sitting on. And then at least try to have a block or a book or your strap or your towel nearby. We're going to run through some core exercises at the end that we'll use. You could probably use either one of them for that stuff, okay? So when you're ready, go ahead and join me in the chair. We're going to have feet flat on the floor. We're leaning into that backrest. Our shoulders drop. Our eyes close or our gaze softens. And we're just checking in with how we're feeling so far today. Start to observe any sensations in the body. Noticing any areas of tightness or tension. And see if you can start to soften and relax through the area. Bringing the awareness to the sounds around us, feeling the sensation under our feet, feeling the backrest supporting us. If our mind starts to wander, we gently bring it back to our body, sounds around us, and to our breath. Clearing any worries or stress or our to-do lists, letting go with each exhale, further grounding yourself in the present moment. And gently start to deepen the breath, expand the low belly as you inhale, and relax back on the exhale. A few more like that. Inhaling, opening the belly, the ribs, and exhaling with control, letting go of what isn't serving us right now. Try a couple more rounds at your own pace. And last one, wherever we are. And let it out on the exhale. Let the arms drop by the side. Slowly peel away from the back of the chair. Posture grows tall as you inhale, arms all the way up towards the sky. The fingertips reach for the sky. The shoulders slide down. Feel it opening up on the side of the body. Fingertips wide. And then bring your arms on the exhale all the way behind you. Reach for the back of the chair. Let the chest come forward, opening up through the heart. Breathe. And then one more inhale. And on that exhale, let everything round out. We're going to fold all the way forward or as far as you feel comfortable. One more breath here, letting that low back relax. And on your inhale, we're rolling up nice and easy. Inhaling, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, drop that right arm down towards the side of the chair. Reach up and out as you fold to the side. Big breath into that right side or your left side. And then up and over. Big breath in, spreading those ribs apart, opening up through the side. And then back through, big inhale through the middle. And then exhale, fold forward one more time. See where the hands land to your shins. You can have your blocks or they can reach the floor. Inhaling, lift halfway. Arms can reach out in front. We're pulling our belly button up and in gently, and then bring those arms back like a goalpost. Hold, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull back. Hold for one breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale all the way up. Arms reach for the sky. Palms together, down in front of the heart as you bring it on the exhale all the way through. Inhale and exhale. As we inhale, our chest reaches for our thumbs, and exhale, reach opposite elbow to opposite thigh. See how far you can get it? You might not be able to touch that. That's okay. See what you got. Take a deep breath and let it out on the exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale off to the other side. See how this side feels as you take 2 breaths here. Again, trying to open up through the middle of the back, through the sides, the ribs. Might feel a little harder to breathe in the twist. That's okay. We do what we can. Inhale through middle, fingertips up towards the sky, and then just relax, shake it on down. From here, you can scoot out towards the edge of the chair. We're going to inhale, come all the way up out of the chair. Big reach, and then exhale, slowly lower. Use your hands on the chair if you need a push to get up, okay? Inhale up. Exhale down. We're just warming up the whole body. One more up. And then try to ease it on down. Slow, slow, slow. Last one as we stay standing. And then drop the arms. From here, I'm going to move my chair off to the side like this so you guys can see my feet. But you can just move the chair in front of you so you're standing more like this in front of the chair. That's okay as well. Come to your mountain pose here. Feet about hips width apart. We have our arms by our side. We're relaxed through the shoulders. The back of our neck is long. The top of our head is reaching up towards the sky. And let's just breathe here. 3 breaths. Close your eyes if you would like more of a balance challenge. And you can do a little weight shift side to side if that feels good. And you can do a little bit of front and back. Hand on the chair if you need it. I'm also near a wall, so I have that behind me. All right, we'll settle down into the middle here. And from here, I want you to take it'll be your right foot slightly ahead of the other foot, okay? The farther that right foot is in front, the harder it's going to be. So I would err on the side of caution and just have your foot kind of halfway ahead of the other foot. And the same thing, you can have some space between the feet. A little wider space is easier. If they're really close together, it's harder. Okay, so again, find yogi's choice. Find where you feel a little bit of a challenge. It's going to make you feel maybe a little wobbly. That's why we're near the chair or the wall. Arms come into prayer. We're pulling our core up and in. Trying to have some equal weight through both legs. You're going to want to have more weight on that back leg, but try to shift forward. And from here, we're inhaling. Exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale through middle. Exhale to your right. Inhale through middle. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more through. If you like to close your eyes, that will add on to the challenge. Again, yogi's choice. And then come back through middle. See how you feel with that. Maybe you had to hold on a little bit, and that's quite all right. And then drop those arms, shake them out, and then wiggle the legs if you need to. And we're going to come off to the other side. So your left foot will come forward. Again, one side might feel different than the other. If one side is weaker than the other, it might be more challenging. So you're going to have to maybe make those adjustments and listen to that, listen to yourself, listen to your body if it's too hard. So give yourself some space if you need it between the feet, or you can bring them really narrow. And again, just settle into it for a second. Soft bend in the knees, shift forward, shift back, find that equal weight. Hands come into prayer when you're ready. Find your focal point if you need it. Otherwise, let the gaze follow you as you twist. Inhale through middle, exhale as you twist. You can go at your own pace here. You kind of know from the first round what you might need to do, or if you have to make those adjustments. We're breathing. You can have your eyes open or closed. Last round, wherever you're at. Exhale as you twist. Inhale through middle. We'll meet back here in mountain pose as you drop the arms and feet come apart. Very nice. From here, let's go ahead. I'm just going to move my blocks out of the way for right now. And I'm going to turn to face my chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as my right foot will come back into warrior one. I'm going to drop my arms so you can see me a little bit better into prayer. So warrior one, we have that left foot forward, left knee is bent, the right leg is mostly straight, and the toes are either facing forward or they might be turned out slightly, but they don't need to be turned out all the way towards like the wall behind me. So just a slight turn out of that back foot so your hips can face forward and you have them in good alignment here. And then if you see my back sometimes wants to overarch, I'm going to tuck or tip my pelvis under. So I take out a little bit of that curve. And we're just warming up with this one. Nice deep breath in. And exhale out. Give me two more at your own pace. Arms can be all the way up, or like I have mine in prayer, or maybe I'm touching the wall or the chair. Feeling a stretch through that front of that right hip. We're going to shift our weight onto the left leg. Now, focus on the transition, shifting towards that left leg. Big step up with the right foot, nice and controlled. Breathe in, breathe out. Shift the weight off to the right leg, step back with the left. Warrior one, right knee bends. We can still see the toes of our right foot. Left leg is somewhat straight, mostly straight, depending on how tight we are. That left heel is grounding through the floor, through the mat. And then we see what our arms want to do here. Finding our focal point. Breathing in. Breathing out. One last breath here, inhaling. Exhale as you shift the weight forward to that right leg. Get your weight onto it. Feel steady as you take a big step up with the left. Inhaling. Exhale for the ground underneath your feet. One more variation, stepping or shifting our weight off to the left, stepping back with the right. From here, we're inhaling. Arms lift up if you like. Exhale, straighten that left leg, drop your arms. Inhale, left knee bends, arms float up. Exhale, drop the arms, straighten the leg. Inhale down. As you exhale up, I want you to drive through that left heel as you push away through the floor. Straighten that knee. So you're really engaging the thighs and the buttocks here. So we're going to do two more. All the way up and down and back up. Shift the weight forward to that left leg and transition all the way to your mountain pose. If you're like me, I'm apparently a little off balance today, so might need my chair. Go ahead and shift your weight to the right, step back with the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, straighten and lower the arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, I'm pushing away through the floor, straightening that right leg. Inhale down. Exhale out of it. 2 more. Inhale down. Pushing through the heel of that right foot as I straighten that leg. And last one down. And straighten. I'm shifting my weight to the right leg and stepping forward. Pause here. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale. Hands come to the chair, or they can come to your shins for a forward fold. So see where you're at, what you need. You can have your blocks as well. Soft bend in the knee. Breathing. Inhale, come up halfway. Hands can be on the bottom of the chair or the top of the chair. All right, soft bend in the knee. We're keeping our left hand on the chair. We're opening up to the right. And see how my left knee wants to bend here? That's what I want to happen. Gives you a little more space to twist. And it's a little easier on your low back. One more breath. Float that right arm down. Right hand comes to the chair. And then we're letting the right knee bend. Left leg straight as you come off to the other side. Now, there are times when I would want to keep my knees straight, but today I'm just taking it a little bit more easy. And my right arm, we're staying strong. I'm not sinking down into it. We're pushing away from that chair. And then exhaling all the way back down. Soft bend in the knee. Inhale up, chair pose. Again, weight through more of the heels of the feet. I can still see the toes. Arms can be right out in front, or they can be in prayer. Or if you feel like you have a little more flexibility, you can raise them a little bit higher. I know I'm feeling it in the thighs as well. One more breath. And then inhale, back to mountain pose. Breathe in. And just let it all go. Big sigh. One more balance pose here. I'm going to turn to face you. I'm going to grab my block just so I can show you some variations here. So we're going to do tree pose. So for us, I'm going to show it with our foot on the block or the ground. First round, I'll show you with the block. And then the second round, I'll do it without the block. So first off, we're going to have the block right off to the side of our foot. And for me, it might be my right foot, but for you, you can start off on your left side because I'm just want to mirror you here. And then we're going to prop that foot up onto the block and then turn our knee out towards the side. Whatever motion you have, we don't have to jam it all the way out to the side, just a little turn out. We still want to keep our hips facing forward. Most of the weight is in this left leg, okay? If you don't have the block, your foot will just be kind of kickstand onto your other leg on the floor, okay? So find where you want to try it today. And then arms will come into prayer. We find our posture, find our focal point. And then if you want to grow your tree, we're growing all the way up. Nice and strong, grounded and rooted through that left foot. Hand can be on the chair for a little bit of balance. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, you got it. Inhale. And let it out. Exhale, slowly lower the arms. Turn that knee forward and off the block if you were using it. So I'll just slide my block off to the side. I'll show you just on the ground on the other one. So be your right leg. We'll kind of bend, turn the knee, whatever range of motion you might have today. And then just let the heel of that right foot kind of land on the shin of the left, on the inside shin of the left. And we hold here. If this is too hard, you can always bring the foot out to the side so you have more of a wider stance, okay? Or the knee can even be facing forward. So there's lots of ways to modify here. And looking at my hip on the left side here, I'm not sticking my hip out as we might do if we have some weakness there. I really want you to squeeze this hip, tuck it in, try to come up nice and tall. Find what your arms would like to do here and breathe. Only a few things to remember, right? And maybe you just pick up one of these tidbits today, but then the more you practice, you'll pick up a little bit here, a little bit there, and hopefully over time, things will improve. Last breath. And exhaling, dropping the arms, turning the knee forward, and dropping back into your mountain pose. See how we feel? Inhale. Exhale. Good job. I'm going to just bring my chair back in front so you guys can see me. Go ahead and position your chair how it was at the beginning, wherever you got to. I'm going to have my strap nearby and my block, and we're going to work on a couple of core exercises here. So I'm going to scoot towards the edge of my chair, and we're going to grow our posture here. Here's, if you have the block, I would say put it between your knees. Again, you do not need it. You just have your knees apart. That just gives you a little extra cue to kind of activate our inner thigh here. So inhaling here, we're going to squeeze the block if you have it, straighten the left leg, slowly lower. Inhale, straighten your right leg, slowly lower. Okay, we're not dropping back as we lift. We're trying to keep our posture. And it might be hard if we have tightness in the legs. You don't have to go all the way up. So if I go up to here and I start to round, then I'm stopping right there so I can have my upright posture and my core is engaged. Good. From here, we're going to add on, if you like, again, yogi's choice, opposite arm, opposite leg. Slowly down. Inhale. Exhale. And my leg is activated all the way to the toes. They're pulling back as I lift up. Breathe in and out. One more each way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Now drop the block for a sec. And same concept here. We're going to inhale, march your left leg, exhale down. Now this one, try to stay nice and stable through the hips. Trying not to rock too much side to side, which it might be hard if you have one leg or side that is weaker than the other. And maybe you can only lift an inch off the ground, and that's okay. All right, here we go. You know what to do. Add in the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and controlled. As we're breathing, we're not tensing in our neck and our jaw. We're trying to stay relaxed through the shoulders. Last one each way. And relax back down. So for our next one, you can use your block or your strap. Either one, you're going to hold the block like this if you're using your block or your book, or if you have your strap or your towel, we're going to hold it like this. And I'll show you with the strap or the towel. If you don't have anything, just have your arms out, and you're just going to have to imagine that you're holding something, but keep some space like an imaginary beach ball between your hands. We're inhaling up. Strap has some tension on it. I'm starting off to your right. So we're going to inhale all the way across to the left and then all the way up like a big rainbow back down. Okay? Breathe over, all the way up, let it out. So let's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Shake out the shoulders. So we're getting a little rotation, but we're also working our shoulders a little bit. So same thing, other side. We're gonna switch the breath around a little bit here and switch how we start. We're gonna start with the rainbow. So we're inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You go as big as you like or as small as you like. This depends again on the motion you have, the strength you have. Last one. And all the way over. Good job. Shake out those arms a little bit. And let's go ahead and bring your right arm out in front. Reach around gently. Pull fingers and palm back towards you. Nice stretch through the forearm. Since we stretched the legs a bit standing, we'll end with a little bit of a wrist stretch here. Fingers down and palm towards you. And then just roll that wrist out, and you can flick those fingers a little bit. Get the little joints in the fingers loosened up, lubricated. Palm up, like you're saying stop. Gently pull back towards you. Great for all the typing or the texting that we do throughout the day. And then fingers down and back towards you again. All right, we'll roll the wrists and flick the fingers. Good. So from here, we'll just scoot back towards the chair, lean against that backrest. Let the eyes start to close or the gaze softens. Hands can relax on the thighs. Big inhale and let us sigh out on the exhale. Let everything soften that we can. Shoulders relax, jaw relaxes, the muscles around the eyes. Relaxing through the belly, softening with each breath. Let the knees fall away from each other. Wiggle the toes, relaxing through the feet. Feeling any energy or aliveness in the palms of the hand or the soles of the feet. And observing any subtle shifts at the end of practice today. We're always striving to build that awareness of our body, taking note of how we did in class, not judging ourselves. We're being kind, we're being compassionate towards ourselves, we're meeting ourselves where we are right now, and that's okay. And knowing that each day might be different. But the goal is you showed up, you went through the whole class, even if you went through part of it, that's fine, that's a start. You were here and you were present. Take the last minute here to just think of a few things that you feel grateful for today. Letting a smile spread across the lips, across the eyes, and land that feeling of gratitude right across the heart, spreading a smile from side to side. Hands come into prayer in front of the heart or between the eyes. Thank you guys for joining me today. Great job. Namaste.